Come on, smile sometimes. And a lot of you models need to taper off your spending in certain areas, because if you were a model, your whole body, your face, your whole being is your investment. You see my smile? See this white teeth? How straight it is? Like a piano. This is thousands of dollars of dental work. Trust. So instead of buying that Coach bag, the Louis Vuitton, the this, the that, the that, the that, to try to stay trendy and fashionable, go to Walmart. Buy beautiful, simple clothes at Walmart and invest in your teeth. To get your teeth bleached, it's $150 per tooth. That's general. Usually every dentist charges that. If you get a dentist that might give you a discount on one tooth, hey, cool, do it. And of course, it's very important to do the first 4 top, and then go back as you can afford it, and then do the bottom teeth, because usually when you smile, the top teeth are shown first, and then the bottom teeth might be shadowed, so you really can't tell how white they are. However, invest in yourself. Invest in good skin products. Simple things that moisturize your skin. Do things that help to enhance your hair. And I've also noticed this too. A lot of you models like to cut your hair. No, 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 no. Hair is your beauty. I've seen a lot of you models who have looks where you have long hair and short hair, long hair and short hair. The photo that catches my attention the most are photos with long hair, because when you have short hair, you look like everybody else out there in the world. When you have long hair, you stand out in the crowd. What that means is everybody is judged on 3 levels when it comes to the fashion industry. Not on a regular basis, so don't get any self-esteem issues with what I'm about to say. Everybody is judged on an average, below average, and above average. My definition of what that 3 level step means is average is ordinary, expected, casual, simple, everyday. Under average is unique, different, strange. Above average is awesome, wow, breathtaking, intriguing. I like to use those type of positive words because I don't want everybody who is trying to be a model to have a self-esteem problem where you kick the fashion industry. No, 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 no. Not every designer is mean, and not every designer curses, and not every designer is an asshole. I just cursed, excuse me. Anyway, we judge people on those 3 levels: average, above average, and below average. When you have long hair, you are above average. When you cut your hair off, you are either average or below average. In other words, you don't really catch our attention that much. So if you have long hair, keep it. If you had long hair and cut it off, grow it back if you want our attention. If you have a fantastic face, always know that with your hair you can slick it back. You can put it in a ponytail where you can't see your hair. And if you have your hair in other shots, it gives you a totally different look. So your portfolio is very important. Shoot with different photographers, have different looks, different smiles, not scowl all the time. I mean, looking tough is cool. However, there is another industry called commercial that requires smiling. Okay? The next thing that is very important is to have a personality. I have hired and fired so many models that I meet who say, hi, okay, yeah, thank you. You don't inspire me, you don't intrigue me, you bore me, and I don't need that kind of model. Have a personality. Have a range in your voice. Don't be monotone. Monotone means you're boring, you're slipping below average. When you're above average, you say, hey, how you doing? Oh, so glad to meet you. Oh, I've read so much about you. I know you're from St. Croix. I know you love the tropics. I know you love water. I know you love animals. You love beautiful flowers like the tulip, the hibiscus, the rose. I mean, I've read so much about you. I really like your designs, really like your clothing, and it's a pleasure to meet you. And if I can do anything that can, hey, help you be successful as a designer, I'm here. That's what you should try to do. You know, be outspoken. Have a personality, be lively, catch my attention. Boring does not catch the attention of anyone. So, Let me check my list here, because I always make a list when I'm doing things, because you always plan, and if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So I've talked about your pictures, very important to have many different looks in your portfolio. I've spoken about your personality, and I've also talked about your first impression. Use that cologne, meet that designer, do the research on that person, and you will be successful, trust me. Our next modeling tips that we will be talking about will be representation, model versus model. That's my phone here, but I don't ever answer my phone when I'm having an interview with someone, an appointment with someone. It's always important to turn your phone off, because this would also turn off many people who are interviewing you. And don't you dare answer that phone when you're meeting the person. Oh, hold on. Hey, how you doing? What's up here? Are you kidding me? That's the first way you can lose that job. Turn your phone off. If you have to keep it on, I've turned it off, sir, because I'm in a very important meeting with you. I'll get that later. I just want to make sure they go to voicemail, because that's what voicemail is for. Send people to voicemail. Conduct your business, because usually when you answer that phone, it's all they're saying is, hey, how you doing? What's up? Where you at? No. Handle your business. Always have fun second. So let me get back to my illustration here, and we will talk about modeling tips number 2 in the next video. That will also be talking about auditions in that next modeling tip video. Auditions are also very important. And remember, when it comes to auditions, I'm going to say it now, you have to audition for 100 jobs in order to get one. Okay? If you have a better statistic at that, fantastic. But I want you to understand, as a model, you are considered a doll. Yeah, you are considered a doll, just like him right here. This is Darius Reed. He's a fashion royalty. He's designed by Jason Wu, created by Integrity Toys. Another plug. I created this design actually that he's wearing. It's a pajama outfit out of Asian fabric. But I'm saying that, understand that we designers look at you models like dolls. You're plastic. You're not real, so you don't feel what we're saying to you. However, designers such as myself, who have been a model, understand that models do have feelings. And oftentimes we forget that, yes, you are human. But remember that when we give you certain critiques, we don't really mean it in a harsh way. We don't really mean it in a personal way. We are thinking that you're a doll and you can take it and you're going to move on and you're going to improve yourself. So prepare for the next video, and once again, thank you for joining me. I am Sadio, and I'm going to get back to my illustration here because I got to put some Sharpie to these pencil sketches. So once again, thanks for joining me. Talk to you later. Bye.